welcome back to the channel, and again welcome back to a snowy Northumberland. So this is my latest edition. I just got this dropped off last night. We've serviced this for about 12 years. It's looking in a bit of a sorry state at the moment, but that's the whole point of the video, of the channel, to try and get it tidied up a bit, and I'm going to start doing some off-roading in it. So anyways, we'll have a quick walk around a bit. It's a 3.7 V6 petrol, so rather thirsty. I remember I went with a lady to buy this 12 years ago at 50 car sales. Served her well. It's got the big Mercedes Brembo type quad disc brakes on it. Just an update of the video I just did prior. I'll add this one into it. There were the repairs where I just scraped them down, cleaned them, but obviously the whole door and everything needs cleaned up. That's all to come. So I still think there's something nice about a V6 petrol in a big vehicle like this. Diesels are okay, but if you can put up with the poor miles per gallon, much better car. Drives very nice, and to be quite honest, these have a bad name, but believe it or not, the more like kind of lower spec ones like this aren't too bad. It was mainly the air suspension ones and the V8s and the V12s. I mean, you know, trying to run a V8 or a V12 one of these petrol is just crazy, you know, where this, if you don't go too stupid, it's bearable. So now for the bad bit inside. I'm actually sending this vehicle into a friend's valet shop on the weekend for £50. He's going to do the whole interior, but I've had a look inside and it is that bad I would actually feel embarrassed taking it into him, so I'm actually going to have a go this afternoon of just having a quick flick round with the Hoover and just do a little bit of cleaning up, because it is not nice. But this is all part of the plan. We'll have a look at it before and after. I'm hoping on the weekend, if the weather's better, I'm going to get all the exterior sorted out on Sunday or Monday. I'll come out the other side. I've actually got some products I'm going to use on it. I've got the Auto Glim snow foam at home, but on this car I'm going to use the Auto Bride stuff. This is the Citrus wash. It's multi-purpose cleaner. To be quite honest, you could use it on the seats, the interior, but the best part of it is you just spray it all around the exterior, jet wash it off, and then start with a snow foam. It acts like a pre-wash. So anyways, the interior, it is actually nice but dirty. It just needs a good clean up. But it's got Bluetooth, even got TV if the aerial's connected up to it. It says television on there. Full sat nav, it does work, but clearly very out of date. You know, low range. It's a proper off-road vehicle. This, it's not your average kind of soft roader. You know, they're a very capable vehicle, as you'll notice with it. If you remember the films of Jurassic Park, this Mercedes ML featured in all of those. I was going to do some kind of a gimmick, getting it done up like that, but maybe it's a bit too much money to be spending getting the whole car wrapped. You know, obviously the seats are dirty, but again, see through this, you know, a clean up. It's not like they're ripped or torn. Same with the carpets, a wet vac and stuff in there. You know, it's not. You've got to see through this when you're buying used cars, because most people would take one look at this and walk away. But to me, if I got into a car where the seats had been ripped and torn, that's obviously to a degree beyond repair. This isn't, you know, like the door cards are all still very nice. Now prepare yourself, this is the not nice part. In the back, it's full of sand and God knows. I'm going to have to attempt this afternoon to try and get some of this out. I genuinely would feel embarrassed taking this car in. And as you can see, there's bits of dog hair. Again, that looks bad, but just a pair of rubber gloves, and that will come off. It's not actually dirt, it's just black hairs. Again, this thing here, where the dogs have been in with the salt, it's only the parcel shelf. You know, you can get a second-hand one. To be quite honest, I'll be putting my dog in the back. I'm just going to take the thing out, to be quite honest. I think it's more of an eyesore of what it actually purpose it serves, you know. So background again, it's got 4 Continental new tyres on. You know, they cost a fair bit of money. The arches, the usual with Mercedes, looking a little bit sort of tired. They've been touched up with the silver hammerite. just keeping it going. That's all it's going to be. It's just a cheap runabout and off-road, you know, to have a bit of off-road fun in. I'm sure these seats do some kind of fancy thing with folding down, but to be quite honest, until they're cleaned, I'm not going to mess on with things too much. You know, again, the door cards aren't ripped. That's when I start walking away from cars, is when there's damage done, which just a simple clean. Even the driver's door, the most used one, just needs a bit of a scrub down. It's nothing wrong, you know. There's not, like, the worst thing is, if you look on my old video with the Passat, when you've had kids in the back and they've kicked the vents to bits and they've, you know, pulled all the like these heater fans and things to apart. Well, this really hasn't. It's not bad, you know. It's again, this just, it looks terrible, but take a cloth over that and it's as good as new, you know. But, you know, 105,000 miles, not done a great deal of miles. Cruise control, limiter, heated seats, you know, it's got all the electric folding mirrors. Even these mirrors are automatic dip dim, which not many cars have. I'll go around and open the bonnet. Believe it or not, if it was any other diesel car, I wouldn't be able to run them while I'm speaking. That's another thing I do. I must admit, I do like with the Mercedes petrol. It is a nice engine. That, I believe they fitted these engines to the Chrysler Crossfires and all of the sports car range of Mercedes. Not this size, not the 3.8, but it was, I think it was a 3.5 and 3 litre in those. Same engine, basically. You know, great engine, nice easy access to a lot of things actually. You know, air filter, battery, oil filter. I've mentioned there's 12 spark plugs, 2 per cylinder, but you do them once and you won't really worry about them for a lot of years. Screen wash, nice and accessible. It really does sound very nice. So I'm going to go now and do just a bit of a basic clean on it. I may come back after the basic clean, but more than likely I'll probably just come back when it's had the full valet done tomorrow, and then I'll do the same on the exterior. If this snow kind of doesn't get any worse than what it is, I'll do it on the weekend. If not, I'll have to be at the next week, because the car is absolutely filthy. It looks, you know, a lot of these marks and stuff is just, I think it's just like bits of, you know, there's an odd little scraping mark on it, but certainly nothing that won't polish out. So I'll come back to you if you like the videos. Keep watching, like, subscribe. I've got a few other videos lined up, certainly with this car. As I've mentioned, with washing and cleaning it, as well as when I get some kind of phone stand available, I'll do it actually dry, like I'll do some off-roading, you know. Again, with the lockdown situation, it's a bit difficult going too far out the way for getting into any trouble. So obviously I'll have to keep things correct with the current rules and regulations in this area. So yeah, I'll come back to you. Thank you and goodbye.